old is too old to drive? Last December, our New Mexico mobile newsroom reported twin sisters were severely injured in Las Cruces after police say an elderly driver smashed into them as they crossed the street. Investigators say the 81-year-old driver, Rodolfo Villegas, failed to yield at the crosswalk. Witnesses told police he got out of his pickup, saw the injured teens, then drove away. He was arrested 4 days later and is due in court again tomorrow. It makes us question, did age play a role in the crash? ABC 7's Pilar Arias has tonight's special report about when it may be time to turn in the keys.
AAA says come 2020, 54 million Americans will be over the age of 65.
Seniors are more likely to wear their seatbelt, and they're less likely to drive or to be distracted by music or texting when they're behind the wheel.
That's the good news. But 68-year-old Julie Carrasco remembers having to take the keys and car away from her 85-year-old father.
It's devastating because you're so independent and you're used to having wheels.
She offers advice for those who will eventually have to have the talk with a loved one.
I'm hoping that they're kind enough to put it in a way to say, you know what, you're a danger to somebody else. Okay? And to yourself.
The worst case scenario, the 2003 farmers market tragedy in Los Angeles. 10 people were killed when an 86-year-old man sped through a pedestrian walkway after confusing the gas pedal with the brake.
The man told witnesses he confused the brake and gas pedals.
Police believe the same problem caused this crash just a month ago at a Sacramento, California car wash. The 94-year-old driver walked away without injuries, but many others aren't so lucky. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration recommends asking yourself these questions if you have any concerns about senior drivers. Do they confuse the gas and the brake pedal? Do they ignore traffic signals and stop signs? Do they weave between the lanes? Do other people honk at them or pass them often? And also, do they seem lost or disoriented? Now, if the answer is yes to any of these questions, it doesn't mean that they shouldn't be on the road. Maybe some additional training is needed.
Notice how the senior reacts when they're driving on the road, and find a good time and a good place to have that conversation if you feel that their driving could potentially be a hazard.
I have my granddaughter here.
At 71 years young and someone still working, Mary Yanez says she can't imagine giving up her driving privileges.
I will never give my keys up to anyone at any time. But what if the day comes when I'm a danger to myself or a danger to others?
In Texas, people older than 79 have to renew their driver's license in person every 6 years and pass a vision test. The check increases to every other year when the driver turns 85. The rules are tighter in New Mexico, where drivers 75 years old and over have to renew their license every year, pass a vision test, plus they may give you a road and written test, all to ensure seasoned drivers and those around them stay safe. Pilar Arias, ABC 7.
It's certainly a ticket to freedom. And we posted more recommendations for senior drivers on our website, kva.com, along with information on driver's license requirements. Just click on this story.